Fire Wrestling Speech Mode activated fire. Ladies and gentlemen, children of the WWE Universe, gather close, because the echoes of SummerSlam still rumble through the foundations of this sacred squared circle. On a night where legends clashed, on a battlefield soaked in legacy, on the second evening of the most electrifying two-night spectacle the world has ever seen, John Cena and Cody Rhodes didn't just put on a match, they rewrote the very definition of main event greatness. Because what we witnessed wasn't just it wasn't just a rematch. It wasn't merely redemption, it was a resurrection of heart, of fire, of pride, of pain, and of two men's legacies tangled in the ropes of time. John Cena, the franchise. The face that ran the place. The man whose hustle, loyalty, and respect built an empire that now spans continents. Cody Rhodes, the prince who became the architect of the revolution. The prodigal son who returned, rebuilt, and reignited a dynasty with nothing but broken promises and a dream stitched into his heart. Their WrestleMania 41 showdown. A letdown. A misfire. A duel fought in shadows. But this was the match they owed each other. This was the war their legacies demanded. This was the fire that fans had begged for, and they delivered it in spades, in pain, in blood, and in near perfection. 37 soul-crushing, back-breaking, eternity-defying minutes. 37 minutes where the past collided with the future. 37 minutes where every suplex, every counter, every "you can't see me," and every disaster kick echoed like thunder in the hollow halls of wrestling history. Cena's third longest match ever. And yet, it may have been the most important. Because this time, he wasn't just wrestling Cody Rhodes. He was wrestling himself. Every scar told a story. Every cheer told a truth. Every count of 2.5 told us that these men were digging into places even they didn't know existed. And Rhodes, he came within inches, of surpassing the very record he holds from that war with The Rock at WrestleMania 40. He didn't break it, but he shattered expectations. Because this match wasn't about records. It wasn't about numbers. It wasn't about finishers or foot placement or false finishes. It was about validation. About Cody proving to the world, and to John, that he belongs at the table of the immortals. And Cena, he didn't just show up. He didn't just cash a paycheck. He walked into that arena with purpose. With resolve. With the weight of 20 years on his shoulders. And by the time the bell rang for the final time, he had reminded the world why he's still the standard. They broke each other. They lifted each other. And together, they brought the house down. Not with pyrotechnics. Not with surprise cameos. But with pure, unfiltered, uncut wrestling. And the fans. They knew it. From the first lockup to the last exhausted embrace, they stood. They roared. They cried. Because this wasn't just Cena versus Rhodes. This was legacy versus legacy. This was mentor versus movement. This was SummerSlam reborn. And as the lights dimmed, as the replays rolled, as the sweat still dripped from their foreheads and the pain still pulsed through their chests, there was only one truth left standing in that ring. This match, this moment, will live forever. And somewhere, in the halls of history, where the echoes of Flair, Austin, Rock, Michaels, Taker, and Hart still linger, this match now whispers beside them. Cena vs. Rhodes, SummerSlam 2025. A war, a reckoning, a masterpiece. Believe in that, feel that, and never forget it.